Welcome to English literature class, my dear students of class 11. You knew the summary of the chapter John Brown, chapter number 6 from the poetry by Bob Dylan. Now I am going to explain it stanza wise. You must know this is a ballad. Ballad means a long song or poem that tells us a story. Ballad, it is in the form of ballad, a long song or poem that tells a story. Here is a story of John Brown. John Brown went off to war to fight on a foreign shore. Foreign shore means a foreign country. His mamma sure was proud of him. He stood straight and tall in his uniform and all. His mamma's face broke out all in a grin. Broke out means covered with. The poem begins the tale abruptly without any proper introduction. A man named John Brown went off to war in a foreign country. We are not told about the details of war, where it was being fought and when. It is done deliberately to make it a general event. It could be any time, any place, and any war. John Brown's mother wanted her son to be a soldier. She wanted to see him donning a uniform, holding a gun, and winning laurels in the war. So, when she saw him in the uniform, holding a gun, a smile spread across her face. "Oh, son, you look so fine. I'm glad you are a son of mine. You make me proud to know you hold a gun. Do what the captain says, lots of medals you will get, and we will put them on display on the wall when you come home." Nation number 2, starting from his mamma's face, the poet says here, his mamma's face broke out all in a grin, covered with. She told her son that he looked charming in his uniform and that she was really proud of the fact that her son is a hero. He was her son. He was his son. It is a matter of pride for her. Her advice to him was that he should obey his captain, means commander, and win lots of medals. She said that they would display the medals on the wall when he returned home victorious. It seems that the mother was obviously does not know about the danger of the war. It seemed that the mother was oblivious of the dangers to her son's life even. She yearned the fame and glory. Only she wished for fame and glory. Stanza number 3, as that old train pulled out, left out, John's ma began to shout, telling everyone in the neighborhood, "That's my son that's about to go. He's a soldier now, you know." She made well sure her neighbors understood. As the train left, she told everyone in the neighborhood that her son was going to the battlefield. She ensured that her neighbors knew it perfectly well. From the speaker's tone, it becomes clear that she is one of those women who want to make their neighbors jealous in some way or the other. She is afflicted from a false sense of pride. She got a letter She got a letter once in a while and her face broke into a smile, and she showed them to the people from next door, and she bragged, means boasted, about her son with his uniform and gun, and these things you called a good old fashioned war. We are told that John's mother received an occasional letter from her son which always made her feel happy and proud. He used to send letter. She showed these letters to all the persons in her neighborhood. She would boast of her son's glory and uh, his work, his glory in the uniform. In fact, she wanted to prove that war was not something obsolete and old fashioned. She believed in heroic concept of war. Oh, good old fashioned war. Then the letters ceased to come for a long time. They did not come. They stopped to come for about 10 months or more. Then a letter finally came saying, "Go down and meet the train, your son's coming home from the war." Then she received no letter from her son for over 10 months. Then suddenly she received a letter saying that she should go to the station to receive her son who was coming home from the battlefield. That the letter was not from her son was something alarming, but John's mother, in her excitement, paid no attention to it. She smiled and went right down. She looked everywhere around, but she could not see her soldier's son in sight. But as all the people passed, she saw her son at last. When she did, she could hardly believe her eyes. She wasted no time and went to the station. She looked everywhere. She searched for her son around, but she could not spot her son anywhere. When all the people had gone, her eyes fell upon her son. She could hardly believe what she saw. Oh, his face was all shot up, and his hand was all blown off, and he wore a metal brace around his waist. He whispered kind of slow in a voice she did not know, while she couldn't even recognize his face. All shut up means greatly damaged by shooting. Metal brace means here a metal device to support some part of any person's body. She was shocked to see that her son's face was greatly damaged. Her son's face was greatly deformed by shooting. He had lost one of his hands. He wore a metal brace around his waist. He spoke very slowly in a manner that his mother could not recognize his voice. In fact, she could not even recognize his face, so disfigured it was. And what happened after that, you will study in my next video. Thank you so much, students.